Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. We are back with more Lordaeron the Aftermath. Welcome to Battles for Azeroth. This is a custom map in the Warcraft 3 engine, a control point based system in which you capture control points to gain money per minute, and then you go ahead and mine lumber. Normally, there are a number of events that occur on the map. You have to use these strategically, much like a game of chess, to hopefully win out at the end of the game, shifting alliances, teams, and things as time goes on. You may choose to stick with your allies, or you may choose to go the way the winds of fate choose. But, regardless, there will be many battles and many, many deaths. So I hope it's going to be pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and introduce the players in today's game. We have Julian controlling the Blood Elves in the red trunks. We have the Scourge, controlled by Aelid in the blue trunks. Can it be now? The teal trunks is controlling the Burning Legion. Dalaran Remnants being controlled by Avo Fellblade. Purple trunks, Collier Alstraz. Yellow controlling the dwarves. Mr. Jesus in the OJ is controlling the Dark Horde. Horde in the green trunks controlled by Roger Kamabodshka. Yusuf 1123 is controlling Forsaken the pink trunks. Nymph, Call of the Damned, gray. Siwus, light blue, Silverhand. Laskzek, dark green, Troll Empire. And XX, Age of Power XX is controlling the Dragonmaw clan in the brown. Now, first big battles are of course going to be in Outland, Northern Lordaeron amongst Silverhand and the Call of the Forsaken, or / Damned. Lots of night. Ooh, shit. Silverhand troops getting caught out of position. And here we have Nyumki actually slaughtering Sissus's units as he tries to retreat to the safety of Tyr's Hand. This... there's so many that it may not actually result in the deaths of too many, since he was unable to block. If he'd had a solid line of, say, like, Abominations or something just in the front, yeah, that would have been over. But for the most part, the Silverhand army will escape, with the exception of a few of their trailing units. However, they are heavily damaged and will have to try to regain their strength at Tyr's Hand. Humming out a number of paladins, he's going to bank on their strength and resilience and ability to resurrect themselves, if not killed by the Cult of Damned, because then they turn into Death Knights, to keep him alive. Which again, since he's battling the Cult of the Damned, is not super advantageous right on. In the Dalaran dungeons, there's going to be some contention going on, usually between the Blood Elves and the Dalaran Remnants and Yusuf, who looks like he's going to snap up into the Tearsfall Monastery pretty quickly. And there goes Elin's demonic spell. It seems Julian has chosen to go for the Blood Elves, opting for Kael'thas. He's already got him on Sunstrider's Worship. I don't know who his allies are. They're still the Alliance, but I feel like not for long, if I'm being honest. And the first assault of the Dragonmaw on Menethil Harbor is going to commence, and as you can see, they've got a decent number of siege units here in the back, and if the catapults can knock down the improved cannon towers, that's pretty much over, since it doesn't appear that Corialstraz is going to reinforce or do much. In fact, he's going to immediately retreat the fleet and abandon hope at Menethil Harbor and just allow them to take it, which is unfortunately, I think, the wrong choice. These are murdering fools. He's kicking a lot of, like, I don't know how much gold Corialstraz has, but yeah, even 200 gold committed here would completely rebuff this and kill an army. I know it's silly, but to blunt an attack is often very good. Fight defensively. Pick your fight. I don't know. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's good. Aelid's going to lend his siege to the assault on Tyr's Hand, apparently realizing that it might be a bit more difficult. Which is awesome, because most people don't acknowledge that fact. It's awful trying to get through these fortified guard towers and all of your summoned units dying. Yusuf's done a good job knocking out the leaders of the creep camps nearby, going and assembling their forces into his. And I'm looking for engagements, and it looks like, yeah, the demons now have a total of 4 infernals, the max number, I believe. Plenty of infernal machines. Heavy melee, heavy damage, heavy risk, heavy reward army here. This is hero units and the base big guns. He's not even like, I'm not even getting, oh shit. This is going to be a siege. Mr. Jesus already prepared more than prepared to meet this Hellfire Citadel with a massive number of Orc units. And his Shadow Moon Necrolytes, he's got plenty. He's gonna resurrect dead units. He's gonna, as you can see, bloodlust the shit out of everything. Greatly increased movement and tape. What just hell happened? Greatly increased movement and attack speed. Enthrall minions. Got it. He's getting out into the open because he realizes if he wants to assault, he has to get his force out into the open. This is a much stronger force. Even if it just fought outside in a good arc, Teal would destroy. Now, even if Teal fights right here, in between this small choke point, doesn't get flanked on the north side here, he should be able to do a massive amount of damage to OJ's forces. He has the siege. The Infernal Machines are really very good, and the Infernals themselves, if they stay alive and are mixed in with hero units and very strong units like Kha'Zix, which are going to be healing nearby units, and again, Vampiric Aura, it all amounts to OJ slowly bleeding from 1,000 cuts. However, he's got his Doom Cannons, and the Doom Cannons do a lot of damage. Go ahead and speed it up, and OJ is going to win this if he stays committed. Oh, whoa, actually, I take that back. Teal has activated Kha'Zix's ability, swooped in with a massive number of supplemental demonic forces and caster units, and suddenly has a butt-ton more random undead and infernals. I need to know how he did that. His Nethrezim elite squad in the shit. Rarely see them doing that because you want to keep them alive, you want to use them for their summons, their targeting, their surrounds, sneak behind the enemy lines, take out Doom Cannons. Ooh, okay. And as you can see, that battle is going to be raging for a little bit. The Scourge is going to get aggressive in the Alterac Mountains, and I think Brown, yes, has finally knocked out Menethil Harbor. Satan Dathrohan, what? Have you gotten too aggressive, my boy? The assault on Silverhand is also going on, so, okay, Hellfire Citadel and Silverhand, or, sorry, Tears Hand and Hellfire are both under assault. Tears Fire and Hell's Hand, how about that? Lord Garthos is going to die a terrible, terrible death from 1,000 cuts from people he can't fight back. Ah, just back him up! Oh god. Transport ship with Alexandros is on its way back, but everybody's dead. So I believe Tears Hand's actually going to fall right now. Unfortunate use of no retreat. Had plenty of space to back up, continue to bait in, but no, he just did not want to give up this choke point, not realizing that luring his opponent into more things that would distract and entangle his army is actually a good thing at times. Hellfire Citadel? Well, there's plenty. Oh, Jesus. Weirdly enough, Mr. Jesus managed to get... I didn't mean to do that. Mr. Jesus snuck a few of his fellow riders back amongst the lines, killed the Infernal Machines, or at least managed to do some damage to them, but has lost the vast majority of his army except for his pit lords and heroes. They will retreat to the safety of Hellfire Citadel, but I think they're fucks. Oh my god, I will give this Silverhand player this. He's not giving up this. Fucking hold the gate. And Alexander's Mograin's here like, don't worry. I bring ash. Ah, look at that. Tadrin's down. Talon. Tagadin? It's a Madrigen. There's knights and a single Alexandros Mograin. A knight and Alexandros Mograin are holding the line. 2 knights and Alexandros Mograin hold the line. Several archers and a knight and Huntsman Leopold. Shit, there's Death Knights behind him because remember, once a Silverhand Paladin gets killed by that group, they become a Death Knight. And Sneak forcing his way in with Baron Rivendare and trying to surround... Here's the thing. Here's the thing is, this guy knew enough to go and send him all the way to Ironforge and get the sword reforged and bring him back. But he didn't know enough to not fucking... Oh my god, the alliance is falling apart. Look at that. Corey Alistair is going to back up. I know he's a decent player and he's not going to lose too many of his units. The brewery will sustain the dwarves as they begin their retreat. However, I think he's probably out of place. Actually, weirdly enough, Magnai Bronzebeard leading that retreat, and Falstad in the north fighting back against Yusuf in Silverpine Forest. He's doing a wonderful job pushing back 2 players right now, locking them down. I don't know if he still has his TL ally. Yusuf may or may not. He is not. And he no longer had vision, and plenty of blizzards being dropped right now, and that Griffin Rider squad, if it was utilized to its maximum effectiveness, not just pummeling the frontline units. The Abominations, whatever. This is piercing. This is not Azeroth Wars. They don't have magic damage. They don't do the amazing magic damage splash thing that's so good. You want to swing them around. You want to take out meat wagons. That's actually what you want to be focusing on. I don't know why, but okay. The next big fight is going to be the demons trying to defend their Drenner Rift. They got driven back, and the upgrades are starting to look a little bit... Let's check it out. Alright, no upgrades. Everyone's just brawling. They're just like, you know what? Throw some units in there. Let's just fucking fight. I know what I want to go. I know what I want to do. I don't have to wait. I don't have to do any of this long game bullshit. This ain't chess. This is checkers. And checkers, mate, bitch. Kha'Zix Supreme is going to tank like a boss. Standing tall amid Pit Lord and Fell Riders alike. And just confidently... I don't know why OJ didn't come back and do the surround. He almost had that. That was just a weirdly missed chance. Anywho. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I do have to wonder what Aelid's up to. He has not been active. He's in Northrend, in the tunnels beneath the Shoulder Rube, as far as I can tell. His entire army, and nice baiting here. Very good use by Yusuf, starting to force them to blizzards and then back their units up into it. And, you know, maybe he loses a unit here and there, and which he is because they're being turned into sheep. But another screening wall of abominations. Not a screaming, but a screen of abominations coming out of the sepulcher. They're gonna go ahead and lock it down. Oh, and just an absolute blizzard frenzy coming out. Blizzenzi. I like to call them Blizzenzis. Siege golems. Aish. Ooh, 2,000. I love these things. I really do love the golems on all the sides. Like, I love Gray's golems, I think. Oh, Shyster. I gotta give Suis this. He has not given up. He may have lost Tyr's Hand. He may have lost Alexandros Megran. But now he has Sadian Dathrahan and Renault Mogran. And it looks like he's about to lose both. But boy, is he fighting. I'll give him that. He's not giving up. You can see his bright red colors now shining, no longer light blue and pure. And if he's not careful, it doesn't heal him, he's just gonna die. Did he heal himself? A little bit. And luckily, no aim going down as of... Yeah, no, the aim was on Satan, and the next aim will be on... Yeah, do not lose the Ashbringer. It's so good. He's trying to build some reinforcements here in the northern part of his Light's Hope Chapel. Or, Tyr's Hand. Oh, Kel'Thuzad almost goes down, but manages to sacrifice a nearby unit, gaining his health back. Might have to run away. The Crimson Knights continue to stream out, and they are frenzied, continuing the attack. And again, as you can see, every single unit is bloodlusted. They do not stop. They attack at insane pass, and you're like, oh, insane pass? Like, oh, that unit has this. You have to remember, probably going to be twice as fast as whatever you think it is. Double that. And the fighting continues in Silverpine Forest between Avalblade and Yusuf. The Forsaken Forces and the mages continuing to brawl. And, oh, Sylvanas teleporting into the front lines, doing a ton of damage to the mages, but now has to run away, where she gets aimed. That's a really cool spell. It does damage where you land. It's an attack and defense spell, depending on how confident you're feeling. And having unallied the Legion, he has Farinel who can cast healing and really sustains his army in the long run. And it seems like pretty decent use of his meat wagons to consistently keep these siege golems on the run. Which is really what, like, those siege golems get near the front, just hit them with your siege. I don't care. Spend it all. Now, he's got him on the run, and you can see, look at this. Look at that regen. Oh, the mages have gained some allies in Aethys Sun Reaver. The Blood Elves deepening their allegiance with magic and potentially fell energies should they choose to go there. Ooh. 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 Jesus Christ, of all the things that are awesome. Renault Mograine with his awesome hammer. Doesn't even need the Ashbringer, but he is holding back Nyumphi. He's pushed him back once again to the gates outside of Tyr's hand and will not allow him to fully claim or like go help his allies or, you know, participate in the fight anywhere else. He's just going to keep fucking fighting. 2 control points, he doesn't care. He has units, he has things, he's gonna fight. He's awesome. Oh, Yusuf. I hope you keep fighting these guys for a while. I hope everyone gets to keep fighting for a while. The demons have unfortunately lost their Drenna Rift. I apologize for missing that fight. I was very involved with the others. In fact, probably need to be paying attention to where the Horde. I don't think I've seen the Horde all game long. Roger Kindubish. We know where he is. Oh, do it. Lassizek. Just north of him, they're both heading into the south. They could interject their noses into the Dragon Maw / Dwarven conflict, and I don't know where Carielstra is as far as controlling anything in Ironforge. Seems to have completely retreated, has not cleared any of the creeps nearby, and is not utilizing the nearby gold mine. FYI, if you clear the gold mine and build a town hall at it, you can mine it. Yes, it's 1 gold for every peasant. But it's nice. It's really nice. It's a shocking amount of gold per turn. If you don't get it, and I forget to, I want to clarify. I forget. Runes of Dalaran, wow, really not helping his ally with these at all. I have to say, if these Griffin Riders were being just a little bit, if they swooped in back here and started murdering these guys, like nothing they can do, you kill at least this whole group and lose 1 or 2 Griffins. And now Yusuf's like, oh Jesus, does he have enough gold? He's got only a little bit of gold. That would be pretty devastating at this point. And the undead have, look, yeah, Arcturus. The Ebonhold has been established. The Death Knights of the Ebon Blade are flowing into what was once Tyr's hand, and Renault Mograine may get fucked because his units just aren't moving. They're like, nah, you kept us here way too long. That was weird. It was a really weird choice, just strategically. Or there's no strategy at all, and they're not being aimed. And if he gets out, I'll be fucking what? Okay, he's dead. All right, that would have been too much. Nope. Alright, so can Age of Power actually fight back against this huge horde force that he has on his doorstep? It's going to be trolls as well here in a second. No, I thought that was open. Did he blow it up? Oh, he's got boats. But Age of Power has boats there. All depends on where he wants to land. Because they've made it so you can't land to the east of this. At least not conveniently. You have to go all the way around to this landing point here at Dragonmaw Port. And that's why it's called Dragonmaw Port. It's because it's the only place you can land other out here than in like the swampy mess. Far away from any civilizations. And it was such a good design choice, I want to say. That change was great. Not having a little bull crab like, I live right here, I'll sneak. No, I hated that. I get it. Sometimes there should be. Sometimes it should be difficult. It should be a consideration. Azothan, check the chat more often. Sorry, I didn't actually realize that I had a chat turned off. My bad, guys. I got lost here. There was a fight going on, and I seem to have completely lost it.
Research complete.
Oh my god, the blood. Oh, the elves have finally come streaming down from the north. And they are slaughtering the Cult of the Damned. The Death Knights are falling massive numbers. Julian and all of his Blood Elves are... There's too many. I mean, yes. The Blood Elves are they're going to get bloodied here for a minute. And it really kind of depends on whether Julian wants to continue to be associated with. He does not. He is not and probably does not. Scarlet Onslaught, Scarlet Crusade, whatever they are. He's no longer associated with anyone else. Wow, Nyumphy's pushing back what was what appeared to be like an overwhelming force. Now, true, Nyumphy did get a huge amount of units and reinforcements and bonuses from getting archers. But still, damn, that was really cool. Here comes the land. Oh, wow, he went all the way south. Okay. The Horde has gone very south. The Horde is now super duper south. Oh no, the Legion tried to retreat. The Legion tried to retreat from Outland. They went all the way to Azeroth, and now they have found themselves banged up against a set of walls, caught between a rock and a hard place. Captain Graz's entire Orcish army on one side, the walls unable to be gotten through in time on this side, and the huge army of Magtheridon on the other. That's three. He's a smushy sandwich. You can see Kha'Zix trying to move around. He's trying to do some maneuvering. He's trying to get at least one hero out, but no, all heroes will be murdered. Demis mic it out. Yeah, can it be now said this is a mistake? This is bad. This is the wrong way to go. Sylvanas has defeated the Dreadlord Varmothers. I don't know if she did it, but Yusuf, that's good for you, man.
Our town is under attack.
We're gonna open that bout and go. You wanna go? Nice, good. Get the hell out of here. The mage is now confident enough, apparently, to try to move south into Gilneas City and claim it for themselves. If they can do so, that will extremely increase their power. Blood Elves not going for Stratholm, it would appear. They're going to let Kel'Thuzad and his small group of units survive for now. I don't know if they'll go for Argyris, but they certainly want to get as many control points as they can and start building up their forces. Trolls? Oh, we have a big Horde army here. And if it tries to push through this choke point, will die. To what I'm seeing here. Age of Power and Mr. Jesus. Between the two of them, they will murder everything here. Age of Power's got to be coming from up north, right? Yeah, he has an army starting to form. He's got things. You know, Grimbatul's starting, and Nekrosh is there, and Mogor, and Drakaseth. But here it comes. Oh my god, Gith. If Gith goes down, I think that's just permanent. That's unfortunate. Good snatch for the Horde. And if they can just widen this breach, make it so that they're more able to move their larger, superior force more easily, but not engaging in this choke point right here as the Horde starts to filter in is a very bad choice. The Dark Horde really needs to fight at least a little bit in this area. This is a very good play. Yeah, there you go. Place them there. Duke it out. Blood Elves are going to wipe Archers off the map, and the Cult of the Damned's a little bit frazzled as of right now. Aelid, with all of his units, has still not left Northrend. The Scourge doesn't seem in a huge hurry to get anywhere, and there we go. With his new hero Varmothers on the field, silences galore, and a number of other tricky little things like Vampiric Aura now at his dispense. Yusuf is going to start to push the mages completely out of their ancestral homelands, and they're going to be basically forced into picking New Dalaran, which is fun. New Dalaran is the stronger choice. Less interesting if you're a Bajuna. Oh, and here comes Age of Power. I don't know. Mr. Jesus needs to be paying attention right now. He needs to force his army up through the gap, up north, and try to flank the Horde forces as they engage with his ally, because this is orc on troll on orc. Oh, and the first orc units are dying. Guess which kind of units are going to die here? They're probably going to be Dragonkin, orc, goblin, troll, ogre, dragon, demon. Maybe? Ah, there, he realizes. Now the forces are going to be bringing out, and if the flank hits at the right time, the Horde could lose, but as of right now, they are going to win this northern engagement. They just have a better composition, more units overall, and more ability to reinforce, I think. Because, I'm talking out of my ass here, because that's not true at all. The Horde combined only matches the Black Dragonflight, but the Dark Horde almost matches the Black Dragonflight with 7 compared to the 9 control points, and that's adding 7 to 9v9, so it's almost a high. Ah, there they come, and here comes the flank from the Dark Horde. Ah, the Horde's already taking a bit of a beating, but they could defeat the Black Dragonflight, but the Black Dragonflight knows if they stay right here, if they hold them and they can sandwich them, this could be an early end of the Horde with a very successful joining of forces early on, but a complete slaughtering of your forces, which this would not be except for what's coming. And it is bad already. I will say this, Age of Power actually doing a phenomenal job. Horde forces disappointing overall. This is bad. Ah, shit. I think I'm getting hurt yet. And the Blood Elves are, I don't know, really uncontested for the most part. Oh, Yusuf joined the Horde. And the Blood Elves joined the Horde? The Forsaken at least joined the Blood Elves, for sure. That's cool. I'm down with that. That's neat. It's a unique little alliance. If they say just them two, that's cool. By the way, still the murder fucking... Oh! Pushing through the entire army. They've been fighting the Dragon Maw aggressively, and it looks like... Roger Kambosha, Drekthar, Elder Tomusk, Clan Brute. They might get out of here along with Captain Graz, but those are mites right now. Especially with Kargath chasing. Getting snatched, Drekthar. Right, he has the heal to do it. Oh boy. Oh, this is aggressive. Elder Tornhusk being used to continue to heal up Drekthar and...
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Shit. I don't know why you'd go to the right. That is very much his territory. Alright, so they're continuing to be chased, and I don't know if they want to micro that much that long. Some units are going to be dispensed to defend Kargath down here while catapults begin their sieging. I can't tell if Green sucks or if he's great. Like, it's really weird. I'm super confused. But at some point, the Scourge will have to participate. Right? I mean, I say that. Not true. Doesn't have to. Since we're taking the Blood Elves alone. First time I played, I was green, says Courier5. Nobody told me you fight south, so I fought north. That's rough. How many alliance paths can you take at once? What do you mean? What's up, Majin Havoc 702? You can only take one alliance path at a time. You can't, like, stack alliances. Like, I'm allied with everybody, technically. No.
Our forces are under attack.
If you ally someone, generally you're going to get a little bit weaker. If you unally some people and you basically like overall have a smaller team, your units are stronger. Small, you know, the more people, like the smaller per individual, but the greater overall, and correctly used, you know, greater than the sum of their parts.
Our town is under attack. Research complete.
Oh, what's this? We have the Silver Hand actually wreaking a little bit of damage in the north against the Scourge, but that's not... Okay. I gotta be honest, I think Yumpy is more dangerous than the Scourge. I've seen nothing from the Scourge, but Yumpy's been like just rocking back and forth, punching everybody left and right, and just knocking them out, man. He's really been doing a great job. Speaking of Julian, you didn't clear Strathholm. Okay, I mean, the Forsaken are here, so, you know, let's do it. Oh, he's starting to tower. Here they come. Yusuf's gonna eventually have to help with something like lumber, but yeah. Nope, Julian's fine. He's got plenty of lumber. I take it back. Yeah, we all knew Kargath was going to fall. The question is, did Green manage to get all Drekthar out? He's got, yep, he did. Sneaky little bastard.
We're under attack.
Fuse light by sea being very annoying. Okay. It looks like Roger's not going to sit on his haunches and just accept that defeat. He's going to come back. Blood Elves are going to wipe Stratholme off the map, but that's okay. Nymphes already seemed like he was ready to leave, so I'm guessing he's in a boat on his way to, yeah, Northrend or one of the islands nearby. We have some Avo Fellblade. He has managed to turn himself into New Dalaran, and he's holding off New Dalaran in the north. And finally, we might actually get to see Blue forced to fight somebody. He's got 2-5 upgrades, and he's been absent all game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the Scourge! Oh my god! Yeah, no, it's the Scourge, and he's just done nothing, so I'm really excited to see how he handles Siwis, who we already know is a stubborn. He, like, if Garithos has a massive human boner for Siwis. Garithos learned how to be Garithos from Siwis. That just like, more men into the breach. We will not let these dogs win. They will not disgrace humanity. More! Like, essentially a Commissar, but not in Warhammer 40k. Yes, amazingly, we all learn to just be one with another. Alright, Scourge did manage to push Siwis back. I take it back. Siwis got in a little skirmish and then ran away. He's on his second chance, and he knows that. He's, in fact, might be on his last chance if he's, Argent Crusade. No, he still has the chance to become the Alliance. I think. If he can take back all of the human main bases and control them, he can get an upgrade, and he gets some really cool stuff. But it's tricky. There's a lot of stuff going on. What? Oh, I haven't checked in on Corey Ostrus in a while. I just realized there's a lot of units streaming out outside Ironforge. So, does he have any intention? No, he's on the island. Alright, he is this game's equivalent of a banana farmer. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, he went to Northrend to fight. Okay. And the Griffins show up to tell the Frostworms 5-5, wow, 5-5 upgrades. That's really impressive, actually. Kicking the ass of the 5-5 upgrades on the Frostworms. Aelid's massively upgraded, but outnumbered 2-1 right now. The excellent choke point definitely favors him at the moment. The Alliance would be much favored to bring back their units, fight in this concave. Otherwise, yeah, Siwis is... Okay, look, guys, there's choke points, and then there's choke points, and then there's choke points, and then there's choke points. And there's 3 different choke points here right now. There's a neutral choke point, there's a choke point that favors those on this side, and there's a choke point that favors those on this side. And you need to be aware of that. And where those fighting arcs are. Tyrion Fortune can hold the line with till the very bitter end. Unfortunately, it looks like the dwarves blocking him in. So like, God, dude, you didn't back up. What's wrong with you? Oh, we got mage support, bitches. Really does, and a single siege golem is going the... Wow, damn. And the undead are determined right now to take over Valiant's Keep, but more and more Alliance forces continue to flow in to attempt to stop that from happening. Ironforge is down, but Valiant's Keep, they are determined to defend. Magnite Bronzebeard leading the charge, along with Thargus and Vilmar, and they don't give a damn about no undead. And they're leading the charge again on the front lines, and Answer Moonweaver unleashing one of his amazing ability AoE spells. Bit of damage, but not quite enough to change the course. And you can see, I think it's Tyrion or Alexandra, Tyrion eating frostworms. Somebody's eating frostworms. Too many griffins go down, and you're left with just Falstad and a single griffin in the air right now. Support and art really out of whack for the Alliance. They keep trying to push across that bridge and just don't realize that they are sacrificing so much to try to do so. And now the Cult of the Damned is here as well. Woo! Okay, this is so not good for them. They have tons of units, but they need to stop throwing them away. Nice! Using the light to smash the forces at the front gate. Tyrion retreats, heavily damaged. And alright, we got Falstad in the air taking on a ton of Frostworms all by himself, and now Thargus, and yeah, Thargus is going to be the one to back up now. He's taking too much damage. And they are retreating excellently bit by bit, chunk by chunk. Thargus activating his invulnerability shield, and the undead continue to stream in an excellent use of their necromancers. You can see every unit that falls either turns into a carrion beetle or turns into an undead unit. Or two. It's like, ugh, where does it end? South Horde is having a very good time now that there's no more conflict in the south, it would appear. Minor Horde, Lasazek, I don't know how much he really has. Oh, a bit in the north. Looks like he wants to snag those air units. And Yusuf now in conflict. Actually, okay, Horde is about to come against Horde. Or I should say Blood Elf Forsaken Alliance is about to come in conflict with the Horde. And Roger, where are you, buddy? He's got a Goblin Zevin filled with units that are flying to the mainland, and yeah, he's trying to get to there. We can see his allies pinging them up, saying we have a ton of problems coming in right about this way, right about this time. Can you please hurry up? I don't think the Horde's gonna be able to contribute enough. He's got 401 gold. He's not building. His units are landing. It looks like he's getting ready to put them in boats. He's not landing. He's getting boats. Fucking fight. I guess he lost all the fight after they got smushed. That's unfortunate.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Aelid, what are you doing? Are you still assaulting Valiant's Keep? Will you stop that? Oh my god, Dubrag is having some kind of a fit back here. Unable to break the Siege Golem yet, and Ansturm getting off more AoE damage. This is an excellent firing arc for the Alliance, and they are hugely in favor right now. Anything that Blue sends in is basically dead. He has to ensure that anything that he puts into this fire arc is meat. And he can sometimes. Hey, Horde Civil War, yes, it is Yusuf. Random hey, saying Dalaran had 2 paths but connected with Alliance, so Perp can betray. Courier 5 saying is green Nomergon? Oh, he's just loading up. He's not gonna fight. What's he doing? Tell me his ally didn't die for that. No, he wants to fight though. Seemingly. Oh man, never mind. Yeah, that's a squish from both sides. That's pretty rough. You just gotta go somewhere else after that. Probably the Trolls. If I was them, I'd see if the Dark Horde wanted ally. Maybe. Long shot. Whoa! Scourge broke Valiant's Keep while we weren't looking. Everyone just left. Coriosters, do not lose. Do not lose Falstad. Do not lose Magni. He lost Magni. It's gone forever. Don't lose Falstad. Don't do it, man. Alright. Forcibly crushed their way through. Didn't pick up the Tomb of Experience outside Saturday. A gateway between Najol Narub and himself. Any units made in Najol Narub are instantly teleported to Nubrak, so you can reinforce those OP tanky Narubian guards faster. Damn! That's actually a clever move. I am the Nexus! I like it. Alright, looks like they're gonna be clearing up. Chat, how you guys doing today? Yeah, they're gonna be all trying to figure out who their next opponents are right now. Everyone's gonna be confused. Siwis, dead. Azoth, dead. Coriel, Dark Iron. Cool, he's still a carpet muncher, he's just... Sorry, he's still a banana farmer. Carpet muncher. Sorry, banana farmer. Again, you sit on this island, you smack that switch, and occasionally it'll bring out big things for you to fight. Do not lose your units to those big things. I know they're big. Prison brutes they're not friendly. But still. And now it's up to Yusuf to basically steer us around for the next little bit of... Whoa! Braun immediately goes down, loses him. Ugh, dwarves, that is unfortunate. Alright. Age of Power just missing the northern horde. Sorry, the Blood Elves and the Forsaken. That's the fight I'm interested to see, is the Southern Horde versus the Blood Elves and the Forsaken. Northern Horde's dead. Undead's, they're not looking bad. They're good, they've won everything so far. Aelid worries me, seems like the weak link, but I could be wrong. Nymphi, if I had to pick a weak link, that is. Oh, and Banana Farm's about to be interrupted. Our yellow player suddenly has competition on this island. I don't know if he's willing to fight for it.
Our town is under siege.
He's got the money to do so. Does he have the upgrades? 1-1. Yep, no, he's not high. But it looks like no. Coriel just leaves the games. Okay, so he just says, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to play anymore. And sometimes you just feel that in your bones. And here we go. We have Yusuf starting to engage in the forces of the Dragonmont clan. And it looks like losing. No, he's going to be winning this first engagement. Sorry, I didn't realize what that exact arc was. Mavara is trying to target down Drakasith. Forces him into a boat, and most of the Dragonmont clan will run off while his units are left behind to die. It's a little shameful. A shameful display. Oh, goodness. And that's her ultimate, right? Yeah, level 10, Queen of the Banshee. She has the... it's essentially the same thing Nubarak does, where he sends out all the insects and they suck up life and bring it back to him and they do damage and all that. Oh, and in the north. And they're both very busy lads. In the north, the Blood Elves managed to piss off the Horde. Both of them, in fact. The Trolls and the Horde with Drekthar are trying to storm their way up to Windrunner Spire, and the Blood Elves are just managing to hold them off right now. Whoa! 6-3 upgrades for our Blood Elf player versus the 1-0, and I'm guessing fuck all for green. Dark green first, respectively. Yeah, no, just destroying them. If those ballistas are, oh my god, they're doing basically 100 to 160 something damage per splash hit. And it's not a big army, it's just got a lot of units. And when you start doing that kind of damage, it's not there for long.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Huge investment into his upgrades early on for the Blood Elf player, not engaging in many fights and just focusing on that, has translated into him being able to parlay that into a continuing large army in the late game that continues to benefit from the upgrades that he focused on early on while avoiding and just soaking up, avoiding combat, but soaking up experience for his heroes. So balance that against the realization that if you don't invest in certain situations depending on your race, you will lose because you might be the backbone of said army. So both Blood Elves and Forsaken walk away from their engagements very well off, almost completely unbloodied, and extremely well fed.
Our town is under attack. We're under attack. Complete.
Jumping around. I thought there might be some action going on, but it's just creeping going in Outland. Blue, do you care?
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, he's taking over New Dalaran. I don't know if New Dalaran matters. How do you feel about this, man? He's in an airship of an AFK player on Banana Farmer Island. Yeah, saw that coming. He's like, I'm nowhere near my base. I guess I just leave. That's what it looks like to get caught completely out of position. Hey there, Exandriad. How you doing, man? Also, Majin Havoc. Oh, what'd you say there? I want to see what Majin Havoc said. They got deleted. They have the power. Oh, sorry for all that, like, cap spam thing. Career 5, anything else? Relore. Oh, you're talking about the Lord of Light. Get out of here. Santa did a thing that I don't like for that. I'm not going to spoil anything else, but he did it and I don't like it. Did a lot of things I didn't like, in fact. Alright, so guys, what we've been doing is we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now. What we're going to do is we're going to take a 30-minute break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep knocking it out. I will put this on some music and a brief interlude thing. We'll be back screen and then we'll continue on with the last 2 parts. Maybe play a game after, or if people send me replays, again, if you have a replay that you would like to send to the channel, please send it to Azothancasts. I will put this in the chat right now. Azothancasts@gmail.com. Send it there with the replay and the map file it was played in, please, if you have it. I assume you must since you played it. Sometimes it's hard for me to hunt down. I will then cast your game. I like doing shoutcasts, if you haven't noticed. It's where I started. It's where I should stay. Kind-ish. Getting uber fucked. Yeah, dwarves got wrecked. Smidge and Havoc. It's bad. You put all items on foul side and have them died over water. Oh! Oh, is that what happens? I missed it. That hurts. No.